Hello guys, so Valentine's Day is coming up and we're going to do a video recommending restaurants for you guys. So last year we did a video as well, so we're not going to talk about those restaurants and we're going to talk about new restaurants.
So we're going to give you a list of restaurants, they're not in any order, we just restaurants that we think that will be great for you guys to go and have your Valentine's Day dinner. So the first one I want to recommend is Mayumi, and it is a Chinese and Japanese restaurant and is in a beautiful hotel at the Four Seasons. It's in Tower Bridge, so it's East London. Why are you smiling?
No, I just remember going there, that's all. We weren't expecting it to be
romantic. Yeah, we didn't expect it to be romantic, but it's a very, very beautiful restaurant. You can go and read about it on the blog, the Mayumi full review, but you can also watch us talk about it in the October Eats vlog.
Clos Major, which is a French restaurant in Covent Garden.
It always shoves me out of the flipping shop.
It's been voted the most romantic restaurant in the world several times, so it's an obvious choice, but it's not like at the forefront of people's minds, like Sheena said. It's French food, it's good, it's like has like a beautiful conservatory, it's awesome. So if you want to see more about the restaurant so you have a better view of it, it's in our November Eats video, so do check it out and do reserve early because it's not the biggest of places.
Chilton Firehouse, a modern European restaurant, and it is in Marylebone, whatever floats your boat, whichever one it is, that's where it is. It's a very beautiful restaurant and it's an experience. I've written a review about it, so don't forget you can always read about what we had and what our experiences about it. Yeah,
it's also on March Eats video, so you get to see you get to see a lot of the restaurant. Fucina or Fucina, however you want to go about it.
I think it's Fucina.
Fucina. It's an Italian restaurant in Baker Street on Chilton Street, and it's quite beautiful. You know, the food is good, you know, but the unique thing about the restaurant is the design. It's quite lovely. The staff is also really good, so it's a good shout for if your date likes Italian food and you want to go that route. It's really good. You won't be disappointed. Either the food or the atmosphere. It's perfect. And if you want to watch us talk about it, is in our September Eats video. There's also, as we said, there's also a video of the restaurant and a picture of a few of the dishes, so you have a good idea of what it's about.
Black Row is a Hawaiian restaurant and it's in Mayfair. It's actually the sister restaurant to one of our favourite restaurants, Tamati, which you'll hear about shortly. It's a very, very beautiful restaurant. It's quite small, but still very is very nice, and the decor of it is amazing, and the restaurant is decorated beautifully.
Yeah, so the lighting is perfect. It's a perfect setting for a romantic dinner.
Read the review about Black Row. It's quickly become my favourite.
Yeah, and it's close to mine as well. Yeah.
We're thinking of going here for Valentine's Day ourselves, so we're thinking about it.
Yeah, we might run into you, or you might run into us.
Or you can watch us talk about Black Row in our May Eats video.
Show Tamati, and it is a Peruvian Japanese fusion, Nikkei fusion, essentially, in Soho, and it is lovely. The decor is quite edgy, but it also has that romantic vibe to it, and the food is awesome. I have to say, the food is
amazing.
Awesome, and it's just a cool vibe. It's a cool vibe. You know, everybody there. It's like it's chilled. You can dress however you like.
Our favorite restaurant.
Yeah, you can dress however like. You can dress a bit more chilled. You can dress. You know, you can dress to the max. The people there, and it is a good restaurant, good food, a bit more on the edgy side, but it's also romantic, and it's in Soho on Frith Street, so we definitely recommend that as well for Valentine's Day.
Street XO, it features in every one of our videos that we recommend. It's in our top 10 restaurants. We love it, and it's a definitely must-go restaurant, especially for Valentine's Day. It was our Valentine's Day restaurant last year. So you can actually read about the review and watch us talk about it in February, because that's when we went. The food is amazing. It's like an Asian European food. The chef is a Michelin-starred chef. He's supposedly amazing, and it's funky, it's edgy, it's everything that you could imagine, and the food is delicious.
Koya in Mayfair, which is Peruvian, and it's all about the vibe. The food is excellent, but it's all about the vibe. It's very vibrant. The couple of times we've been there, there's been like a band there, and and it's awesome. It's even when there's no band, it's very vibrant in regards to the music, but it's awesome, and we definitely recommend. And you would not be disappointed. Not just the food, the environment. It's top notch.
Park Chinoi is a very opulent Chinese restaurant. The food is amazing. The prices basically reflect on how amazing the food is,
And the fact that it's in Mayfair.
and that it's in Mayfair,
Yeah.
and they have entertainment basically throughout the whole of your dinner. You can actually read about it, the full review, or you can watch us talk about Park Chinoi in our July Eats video.
Indian accent, which I would say it ran Gunpowder Close for my best Indian restaurant last year. The food is really, really awesome, but for this, it's all about the atmosphere. It's like opulent Mayfair, but it's a little bit more relaxed, and it's expensive, but it's a bit controlled because you can, it's
a
almost
set menu.
yeah, it's a set menu. So in that way, you can have an idea of what you're going to spend. You might drink alcohol, we don't. So,
If you don't like spicy food,
yes,
but still
exactly.
want to have Indian food,
That's key.
it's still a good
That's the
place, because
restaurant
the
for you.
food is not super spicy. There's one dish on there that's actually spicy. For me, it might have tickled just your taste buds,
Yeah.
but it was quite spicy for me. So I would say maybe avoid that. To find out what dish that is actually, make sure you go and read about it on our blog. But also, we'll talk about it in our November Eats video.
And now we're just going to briefly talk about a few casual restaurants that we think it's not romantic, but if it's a casual day, you like to dress down a little bit, but you still want good food, good atmosphere.
Kim's is a Chinese restaurant, and it is in the city. It's near the Bloomberg Arcade, or it is in the Bloomberg Arcade.
Yeah.
It's a very, very beautiful restaurant. It's like the menu is quite limited, but everything on that menu is amazing. So everything that we had was delicious.
Yeah.
You can read about every single dish that we had on our blog, London's Dining Couple.
Next is Flesh and Buns. We love Flesh and Buns. We've taken a ton of our friends to Flesh and Buns. It's casual, but they have sort of restructured the Covent Garden restaurant to make it more romantic, I'd say. The food is awesome. The food is really good, but it's a bit like, because you're eating buns and stuff, so it's a bit more casual. Get ready to get your hands dirty and whatnot. And it's I would say it's one of our favorite restaurants, because not just the buns, even the starters are really good, really eclectic. There's some sushi as well, so if you want to go for that, it's not just the buns. So we definitely recommend. It's in our September Eats video for the Fitzrovia restaurant, and for the Covent Garden restaurant, it's in April Eats. Social Wine and Tapas, which is, first time we went there, we didn't really enjoy it. We were buried the lead. But that's because it's social wine and tapas, so it's a lot of wine, and in regards to, we don't drink, by the way, and in regards to Shima doesn't eat pork, so a lot of the dishes there were pork, so it was quite limited for Shima. But it's quite cool. It has like a dungeon-like atmosphere, so we do think you would enjoy it. It's secluded in parts, and it's quite casual. The food, stuff I liked was okay. The others we don't really know, but we do think it's good for romantic dinner.
Pachamama is a Peruvian restaurant, and the first one they had is in Marylebone. There's that word again.
Yeah.
But there's also another one now opened up in Shoreditch in East London. They're both amazing. The food on there is absolutely delicious. Like the menu is divided in soil, land, sea, so on. And every dish, and we can say every dish because we took a bunch of our friends and ordered everything on the menu.
Honestly.
Every dish was outstanding.
Yeah.
Like, you couldn't fault any dish.
Any day. La Bodega Negra, which is a Mexican restaurant in Soho, and it's the Soho restaurant, because you walking into it, it seems like you're walking into a sex dungeon. And
Literally,
when we
outside.
went, Shima was like, "Where are you taking me to?" Because there's no sign that it's a restaurant. It's just signs that it looks like a sex shop. But when you go in, it's still very, very dark in there.
Mm-hmm.
You might not even see the person you sat beside. Maybe not to that level of dark, but it's dark, and the food is good. It's good for Mexican food, and it's a really cool atmosphere, I have to say, and we recommend that.
So guys, that wraps up our Valentine's Day collection of restaurants. So we hope that you do have a good Valentine's Day, and if it's maybe an early relationship, hopefully it blossoms into something beautiful like our relationship.